Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening. Whatever time you click onto this reading is the right time for you, and I thank you in advance for your viewership and support. This morning's energetic tap-in is going to be around the energy of Nicki Minaj. The last reading that I did, which was Deb Adney's reading, I saw that, there were a few rocky situations going on around her, and I told everyone that I wasn't going to dig into what I saw because it wasn't public knowledge, but that, Deb was, a strong pillar of support to Nicki in a time where she needs it the most. Well, yesterday, the Associated Press released screenshots of a statement that Nicki made on her X account where she said something about being single. And I had a drove of people that rushed to me because they wanted to get an update. I, on the other hand, wanted to let it marinate for a minute because, like I said, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen. And even though I tap into what's in the media, there's just certain things that I won't tap into because it's not a personal reading. And on top of that, that's just my internal ethics. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and tap into the energy around her and do an energetic pull on, if she's single or not, where things are going from here. And no matter what happens, I wish her love and light, all the blessings and healing that the Most High can give, because she's being attacked in just about every area of her life while, she's at one of the highest heights that she's ever been. So either way it goes, it's just a lot. It's a lot of energy. So if someone can be so kind, please do me a favor and timestamp this reading for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And we're about to go ahead and get off into this energetic pull. I'm going to start off this time around with oracles. I know that I have a lot of readers that watch me, and you all like to know what decks I use. So this is the deck for the oracles that I'm using right now. It's called the Star Temple Oracle. Alrighty. Heavenly Father, angels and ancestors of the highest heavenly order that function in love, light, integrity, and all truth, please show me the energy that is around Tanya Onika Mirage Petty. Show me the understory behind the media story. Okay, we've got the Amber Star. Let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. So this is energetically where she is now. Before I go any further, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. The Shining Star. Glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. Okay, making sure that was by itself. We have Mother of the Sea, Goddess. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. So what that's telling me is that she's finding an ebb and flow that's going to help carry her through the rocky current that she's been living through. She's understanding that some things just can't be helped. Some things just can't be saved. After you do your best, there's nothing more that you can do. And you turn, to your spirit guides, your angels. You turn to the Most High, whoever you get your spiritual boost from. This is definitely, like a go to God moment. And it's going to help her purge energies that she didn't even know that she needed to purge. It's going to help her heal not just the woman that she is now due to what she's going through, but past pains and hurts that may have never been dealt with, that, the things that you go through that you just put on the back shelf in your mind. Now she gets to purge those things, heal from those things, and then grow into the next newer version of herself. Okay, so we've got the cosmos, and that's ascend. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. So this is where she is now. She's, like I said, she's tapping into her inner light, her divinity. She's accepting, more of the light energy because she's been in the dark for a while in personal energy. And she's leveling up vibration wise. So that's a blessed energy. That means that she's healing and she's elevating spiritually. The sacred orchard, co-create. My abundant mind state attracts endless blessings. So she's realizing, soweth I think, soweth I am, and that everything that she touches, it turns to gold. As you can see, this apple right here, this is the golden apple, the golden ticket. So she's realizing that she's walking alchemy, that she's creating her new destiny, that she is, the captain of her ship. And to get to where she needs to get to, she has to cut certain things loose and she has to heal. Now, the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to say, her opposition, you've got the morning star, radiance. I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my birthright. Now, yes, she shoots for the stars and radiance is her birthright because she shines bright. But also, Lucifer is the son of the morning. He is considered to be the morning star. So it's a battle between light and dark. Okay, it's a duality. And it's forcing her to strip off anything that doesn't help her to vibrate higher and grow. Up under this is the awakener. Rise. And then it says, out of the ashes, I rise like the golden sun. So this is someone who is like steel forged through fire. Everything that she's going through eventually is going to make her bigger and better. Everything that they throw at her is going to elevate her at this point because she's taking her pain and she's turning it into her passion, and then her passion is turning into her new walk of life, which is creating abundance. So in all actuality, if they really want to slow her down, they probably should just leave her alone, because every time they throw something at her, it forces her to heal, to purge, to grow. Now I'm going to get her deck out so that I can pull the energy around her. Alrighty. Tap me into the energetic field around her and Kenny. Please and thank you. First card out is death. That means this is a final transition. Something had to end for the next phase to begin. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. And you've got the Empress, okay? That's a little heavy, so I'm not going to touch that because this isn't a personal reading, but I'm going to continue to just keep saying that if you find it in your heart, please pray and send her loving, healing energy, because right now is the time that she needed it the most. This has nothing to do with her as the entertainer. This is her as a person. She needs healing vibrations. Page of Wands, Five of Wands. Wow. So Page of Wands to Five of Wands. Page of Wands is looking for new actions and new ideas, new ways to handle things. Five of Wands, after going through a tumultuous battle, fighting your way through things. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Coins, the King of Cups, and the Tower. Okay, so Nine of Coins represents the independent woman. King of Cups is someone who can come off a bit like a gaslighter, or someone who has a strong poker face that feels very deeply, but they don't share how they feel. And then you got the Tower. The Tower is everything crumbling down. Usually when you have a tower, the Tower comes when something is completely obliterated. So we've got the Six of Coins. That means that, that's the card of reciprocity. Paying in with not just equal reciprocity, but this is someone who gives a lot. They give all that they have. Six of Cups, which represents past energy. So I'm trying to find a way to phrase this, because this is something that is not in the media, and I don't want to drudge up something that hasn't been discussed yet. But, she's given a lot. She's given a lot to people, past associations, people that she's held on to. And she's starting to realize that there's more nostalgia connected to the way that she sees things versus, the actuality. Okay? It's like getting back with that person that you used to know in high school, and it's like, yeah, I've been knowing him forever, blah, 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 blah. But then it's the actuality of, I knew you then, and then we both evolved, and I know you now. So do I actually know you, or do I know the old you? Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is someone who stands up for themselves, even having to defend themselves. And she's tired of this back and forth with always having to fight and having to defend herself, and being in this endless loop. It's become tiresome. And you've got the Two of Swords. She wants to just cut this energetic cord. that keeps pulling her back to the past. Seven of Cups is someone considering their options. Also, she's going to have to be very careful with, you know, not using, you know, as you know, her song says, pills or potions, or possibly having a drink to cope with emotions. Because I see a lot going on that would have, you know, someone that is not as strong as she is, you know, buckling. And she's dealing with a lot, but she has to find the most constructive ways to deal with this so that she can heal through this situation, because it's a lot. So you got the Four of Cups, which is an unrequited offer, and it falls under death. She doesn't want things to come to an end, but it's one of those things to where you have to look at things for what they are versus what you want them to be. Five of Coins, the Empress. Yeah, that's a loss and feeling out in the cold. And see, Five of Coins is not just about a financial loss. This is feeling like, you know, isolated. Like she feels, and I'm going to have to say allegedly, but this is like allegedly feeling like you're alone. There's no one that you really have, or no one that you can turn to. And she's just been going through a lot of things alone. So Deb couldn't have come into her life at a better time. And you've got this Two of Swords. Like I said, she wants to get off this hamster wheel. She wants to cut this energy. Two of Swords. She wants to cut the toxicity. She no longer wants to go through this cycle. This whole situation is like rinse, wash, repeat. You know, I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to go into the next phase of my life. This is not getting any better. I thought we could work through it. I thought we could work things out, but it's combative. It's very draining. The Magician. So the Magician is a master manifester, and being that it came out in the upright under the Six of Pentacles, it's like I said, everything she touched turns to gold. She's got the Midas touch. And this is showing that now people want to throw money at her. Everybody wants a piece of her brand. Everybody wants to make money with her because she's the hottest ticket out. Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, which represents the energy of truth, is falling under the Seven of Wands. This is a very strong person to have to stand up against all of this opposition and be able to defend herself. Okay, because the Seven of Wands is like one person fighting against everyone, or fighting against, you know, someone that is bigger or stronger than them. And it's like every area of her life, she has to be the underdog that fights her way through and wins. This is like the, you know, she's the David to the Goliath in just about every situation in her life. But we all know that David wins. So shout out to her for not giving up. Knight of Cups and Four of Swords. So Seven of Cups to the Knight of Cups and Four of Swords is showing me that someone had multiple options, possibly allegedly were offering their cup to other people, and this is what could have brought this to a rest, allegedly. That's crazy. But see, that shows you no matter how great you are, how good you can be to people, some people can be gluttonous and they just want more. They can never be satisfied. They can never have enough. They want more. So we've got the Strength card and the Eight of Swords. So she's going to get through this. This is like, you know, she's going to God. She's praying. She's, you know, cleansing the energy around her. She's separating from people that don't feed into positive energy. And she's doing this very swiftly, and she's picking up and she's moving on. Just in that respect, that like I said, that takes a lot of tenacity, a lot of strength, because she's living her life publicly and going through these experiences publicly. Most people that go through things like this, if they suffer in silence, it's to keep everybody out of what's going on in their personal life. And you never know that they're going through anything like this because they don't live their life publicly. So it's just amazing to see someone with this much opposition that still pushes through. So we got the Four of Coins, which represents stability. Also, personality trait. This can be someone that can be very stubborn, but she's a fire sign. I get it. Once we get our mind fixed to a certain way of thinking, it's very hard to sway us. And this is why sometimes you got to let people live through things, because they have to experience whatever they need to experience for themselves. So it's like now she's moving into more of a stable energy. She's healing. She's processing. She's going through the emotions and not just going through the motions. Big difference. And she's starting to understand the journey more. Ace of Wands. Yeah, forward movement and expansion. She's pushing through everything after, you know, this cutoff season here. Knight of Wands. So Six of Coins, the Magician, Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is like a fast and fiery type passionate energy. So it's like now she's in that stick and move energy. I'm here for the money. I'm in and out. I'm here for the money. I'm in and out. Let's get this money. Let's go. And it brings happier times to her. It's like as long as she's understanding, as long as she's in the right vibration, how can she lose? And Queen of Wands, who is the Sagittarius, falls out under the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So it's like, you know, this is someone who has been persecuted for either keeping it real or telling the truth, or yeah, I'm going to stick with that, because the Seven of Wands over the Ace of Swords is like having to defend yourself all the time, having to always have to defend, you know, what the truth is around you, your life, your brand, while being highly visible. It's like a light that attracts moths. You can't control who and what you attract. And that's energetic wise, not just people. It's like when you have such a bright light, or when you're so highly visible, people gravitate towards you, and you become something that everyone orbits around. So Three of Cups is like, you know, that's the card of celebratory energy. This is also showing that there's third party energy. So this is a card of entertaining, okay? Person who may have been entertaining third parties. Seven of Cups, having multiple options. Knight of Cups, offering your cup to multiple options, entertaining, partying with multiple options. And this is what brought things to a rest, allegedly. Ten of Swords, the ultimate betrayal. So we've got the High Priestess here and the Star. This goes in two directions, and High Priestess is the gatekeeper to all secret knowledge. Also, this is someone who is highly intuitive. This is a conduit from the Most High himself. The High Priestess is able to channel direct energy, direct messages from the spirit realm. The Star is someone that gives hope. Also, this is someone who, if you're looking for the zodiac, this is someone who is an air sign. So let's see, here's Justice, and see, Justice comes in finality, and it comes when a verdict must come through. After this, it will be no more, and this will balance out the karmic debt, the karmic energy. And she's doing that through tapping into God, the Hierophant. Now we've got the Emperor here on the table. The Empress is over here. Page of Wands, Five of Wands, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands. Y'all, that's hella messy. Oh, that's hella messy. With the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's just say somebody was feeling themselves, doing too much. It caused a whole hell of a lot of drama. This is the reason why this person is cut off. And there's evidence of such behavior, and it's concrete. Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is like the Watcher, or this signifies being watched. So Six of Coins, the Magician, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. See, to have that pop up right there under the Knight of Wands, there's evidence. Something was seen. And it brought everything to an end. The World and the Hierophant. Hierophant also represents judge, jury, and adjudicator. Whatever was seen was the evidence that she needed to bring this to an end, and allegedly possibly take this to court and end the union. Page of Coins. which represents new endeavors, sowing into new energies. Nine of Wands, King of Cups. So the wounded warrior attached to the King of Cups. She's going through a lot of emotional turmoil, and she's just trying to keep her poker face. She's trying to put her best face forward, but it's really hard because she's really battling through a lot of purging, emotional trauma that she's healing through at this moment. And this is why I didn't go off into what I saw in the last reading, because it wasn't public, and I saw that she needed a lot of healing, a lot of love, a lot of hugs, a lot of prayers. Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups, you know, representing everything you ever wanted. Also, that is a family card. And Judgment. So I'm going to end it there, because all I can say is, Mr. Sir, if doing too much was a person, it would be you. And I'm glad that Nikki decided to do what was best for her and Papa Bear. Because just wow. This is crazy to me, how you could have, you know, someone that just about anyone would, you know, lay down in front of the world for, and you get her. The rest of the world felt like you didn't deserve her, and you prove them right. Look at how you treated her. Look at how you treated the opportunity. Look at how you embraced the relationship. Everybody just doesn't deserve to be treated well, unfortunately. Everybody doesn't deserve to eat when you set the table. And this is, you know, more so than anything, what Nikki is cutting out of her life. She's removing the excessive seats at her table, the people who are pillaging through her life. And it's a hard experience, but she's growing and she's glowing through it. And it's bringing her closer to God. It's bringing her closer to the woman, not just that she wants to be, but the woman that she needs to be. There's a huge resilience and quiet strength in someone who could carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. And even in a moment where they feel like they're about to break, they find a way to just reboot everything and say, okay, it's hard. It's the toughest journey that I've been through thus far, but I'm getting ready to push through, and I'm getting ready to just go ahead and do what I have to do to make it. And she's going to take this energy, funnel it into her work, and that pain is going to turn into profit, and she's going to heal along the way. So I'm going to close this reading here. Send lots of love and prayer to Nikki, not because she's your favorite artist, but because she needs the healing on a personal level so that she can be the best version of her. And with that being said, this reading is adjourned. And Nikki, I wish you well.